Hello, 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 hello. Welcome to the Spiritual Ranch. I am Noe, the off-grid oracle. Um, Anyhow, I cannot believe it is already this time. I don't even know what happened to the summer. It's almost like it was never even here. It's been like in a big old haze, you know. Things have been something else. But anyways, yeah, I'm going to be working on a little project here the next couple days. So it's like, I wanted to share some more of the other things that we do out here on the Spiritual Ranch as I dive back into these projects that have been kind of on hold because of the spiritual warfare. Honestly, to be completely honest with you, it's been brutal. But I'm going to take this little shed right here. Somebody built it before I ever got here, but I'm going to take and convert it into my chicken coop because it's the one I have over here is kind of janky. It's a little bit temporary. And now the rains are here. I got to get them set up, But it's going to be a cute little chicken coop. So I'm going to, that's what I'm going to be doing here the next couple days. I'll drop some videos, I'll show you guys, I'll clean it all up and kind of maybe give you some tippers, little advice on the things that you want to look for in the event that you got to build yourself a chicken coop, because there's a couple little things that you can do that will save you a lot of carnage, because that's what happens to chickens. They're one of those. They're a little tricky, and so because things could get in, so you got to be really, really smart about like looking for any of the gaps or any of that kind of stuff. So I'll just show you what I do here with this, and then I don't know, give us something to do outside of the table over there. We're gonna still be doing the reads and everything, but I want to bring something else to the table here with this channel, especially regarding like what I'm doing out here with my life, because it's alternative AF, and so I want to be able to share that and give people hope on the possibilities of like the things that they could also do with their lives, or your lives, whoever it is that I'm speaking to. If you hear me, if it resonates, And so what I've been doing out here though is cutting up some firewood. There's some little trees I had fallen already here earlier this year, but then it got too dry, and so I've just been constantly trying to clean up all the junk. You can see like the property came with a lot of different refuse, just stuff like that, just junk, tons and tons like this stuff, plastic pots and all that, and I'm gonna get out here and cut these trees. This is next on my agenda out in the range here. I can follow all these. I'm gonna clear this all out so it's nice, has a nice stand, and get rid of the trees like this that are just kind of nonsense trees and that are close to my building. And so I'm also will do some videos about that as well, and so we get our feet underneath us out here on the Spiritual Ranch, and so as we do, there's a lot that we can share here aside from what we do at the table there with the divination and everything. And so it's like we could kind of talk about what's coming ahead of us here, but we could also start working on projects around here that will give us the tools that we might need to build the things that we have the dreams of building, because I think a lot of us do have a vision and we have a dream of what we are wanting to do with our lives, that we know we're supposed to do with our lives, and it's like we're getting called to that, and I've been called to it, and so it's a big calling. It's been intimidating because a lot of things have to change right now, but we could be those great leaders of change, and we can acclimatize this chaos into something that will be useful for all of us, and so that's what we're trying to do, right? All of us, right? That's why I've been called. That's why you've been called, chosen one. But these are a bunch of scraps of metal that there was here. They left here, I think, from the roof on the house, so I'm gonna take these and I'm gonna scrape all this moss off here, and I'll re-roof this thing. I'll put some on the outside here, and I got some big hog panels that I'm gonna use coming off the building here. And so I'll come out here a good 20, 30 feet. I'll give them a nice little run that they could have as a space if I'm not around, but if I'm around, I can let them out, and then they can come out here and eat on the grass and everything, especially now that I have my garden space fenced in. And so anyways, that's just what I'm up to right now. I was kind of astonished by the fact that it's already this time of year. It's just so crazy. It really came up on us fast, and so the weather out here has just been absolutely gorgeous on the old ranch. It's definitely fall time now, the seasons are changing. I'm getting ready to plant my garden. I've been saying that, been threatening that, but it's going to happen. And so I'll make some videos of that too, I keep threatening that. And so I'm going to keep trying here to make this thing happen, because I do feel that there's a lot for us to share out here on the ranch, right? Like I keep talking about being a soul tower, you know, so it's like, well, God's made that calling on my life, you know, to be a teacher. And so I'm going to try to teach with what it is that I got that they told me to teach with, you know. And so thank you, everybody. I really appreciate those of you who keep coming back, you know. Like I said, but day ones, man, we love you very much. You know, it's like, because you guys, I made it to the point that I made it to already now, which is a lot further than I ever expected to, because I don't do anything on the internet. I don't exist in the matrix except for right here, you know. And so ain't you all lucky? So anyways, I just want to say I love you guys. Just show you what's up here. I'm gonna try to keep up on the with the reads, keep those coming, because they've been going good. I've been enjoying that energy. But also, I'm going to try to do some little shorter videos like this, just kind of like give you a little look into what I'm doing here on the spiritual ranch, you know, yo. So thank you very much, guys. We appreciate you. Keep coming back, you know, and so that's how we're going to change the world.